Yo man, this is Evil Squeegee, and today I'm here to talk to you about how role-playing games are all about hacking, slashing, and taking points and... Is this thing on? I'm interrupting this broadcast to bring you a very important message about how role-playing games are all about the story. It's all about the story, and power gaming ruins all of the stories. Don't let them ruin... That was weird. What's happening? Story. Mechanics. Story. Mechanics. Story. Mechanic. Story. You ever hear people complaining about how there's not enough story in this game, or those people are only really playing hack and slash? Or you always hear about those people who've got their nose turned up and look down on mechanics and fights and power gaming? Today, I'm gonna smack that shit right out of your face by starting at the beginning. The answer's right in the acronym. RPG. Role-playing is defined as acting out another character by Google. Pow! And that's good enough for me. Character and story are kind of like, you can't take them apart if either one's going to be interesting. So let's start by talking about the story in role-playing games. You know, the RP in the RPG, let's talk about that. Good story, as any writer will tell you, is all about characters and goals and all of the funky relationships they can have. Alright, there's a whole bunch of stuff thrown in to make you care about the conflicts. They use the conflicts to make you care. The whole point of the story is the conflict. No conflict, no story. That's how it works. So in short, story is conflict through a narrative lens. And since story is basically the only reason characters matter, role-playing is the exploration of conflict through a story lens. Good gameplay also comes from conflict, but instead of being about between characters and their goals, it's between players and their goals. There are restrictions and there are some navigational complexities that come from the rules and the mechanics, but ultimately speaking, a great game has good gameplay because there's decisions that are being made, typically informed decisions, which means that the players understand the consequences their actions might have before they make those choices, and that'll involve something like resource management and tactical decision making and so on. Ultimately speaking, gameplay is an exploration of conflict through a problem-solving lens. So if you're following, you can already see where this is going. If story, and thus role-playing, is the exploration of conflict through a narrative lens, and gameplay is an exploration of conflict through a problem-solving lens using mechanics and rules, then really it all boils down to conflict. It's just that the story part of the role-playing game comes from the characters and their goals having conflicts, and the gameplay comes from the players and their goals having conflict. The best part is that characters and players can have the same goals and oftentimes the same obstacles. But even if they don't, you can still find a way to line them up. Killing the dragon might be the character's goal, but getting that loot might be the player's goal. Either way, there is this nice place where they line up where in order to do one, you need to do the other. Pow! It's the same obstacle. Behold the marriage of gameplay and story through conflict. Every event, every twist, every turn, they can all be both gameplay and story. A good DM can provide his players both with good story and with good gameplay. However, a great DM can take good story and turn it directly into good gameplay. And the same can also be said in reverse. A great DM can also take good gameplay and turn it into good story. When those lines start to blur and you start to lose track of where one starts and where the other begins, you're pretty much set to go. And there you have it. Role-playing game. Ta-da! I'm Evil Squeegee, and I'll catch you guys later. Adios.
Your village smolders around you. They say that the darkest hours of a hero's life are the fires in which they are forged. But heroism cannot, will not bring justice against these creatures. Not for this. Gods and righteousness be damned. The charred, burnt corpses of your family, your friends, your entire village will not just be avenged. Justice will not be where you stop. You have no idea what lies beyond this harsh, painful line. The line between good and evil. The line between law and chaos. But you will not merely step across it. You will leap across it, and your rage will find expressions that strike horror into the hearts of even the most ferocious of beasts. You grab your sword, a family heirloom with its name, Discord, inscribed along its simple yet well-balanced blade. You slam the weapon into its sheath and reach for your shield. Along the curved protective face, you see the many scars of Twitch and their live gameplay broadcasts, crits and botches and stories etched into every scar along its surface. You You don the mighty armor of Twitter, forged in the chanting of jokes, wisdom, and news, the energies of the mighty spirits that oversaw its creation. Finally, you open your father's chest of heirlooms, treasure, and gold. The plaque reads, Game Wisp subscription. Stocking up on supplies, you turn your back on the flaming ruins of your home and your family. Your thoughts are occupied only by the names of the vile, wretched nobles responsible for this carnage. Like and subscribe. What do you do?